Now let's see how safe our code is. In the person and employee classes, all properties and methods are public. This means they can be accessed and changed from anywhere. For example, we can change the age of Alex from outside the class like this. Let's remove this part and we are going to access the age of employee 2 age. Let's change his age to 26. Let's try to console and compile it. See, we were able to access and change the age property from outside the class. But think about this. If a property or method is important or contains sensitive data like a password or bank account, we don't want it to be accessible from anywhere, right? It would not be safe to have code like this. How can we hide important data and keep it safe? The solution is to use the right access modifier. TypeScript has three access modifiers for class members. Remember, these are only used for class properties or methods. You cannot use them for variables, functions, interfaces, or objects outside of a class. The access modifiers in TypeScript are public, accessible from anywhere, and this is the default, so we often don't write the public keyword. Then the next is protected, accessible within the class and its subclasses or child classes. Then the last is private, accessible only within the class. Let's change the age property to private and try the previous code. So here's the age in class person. Let's change it to the private. Now see, TypeScript shows an error. Property age is private and only accessible within class person. Here, we try to access age from outside the class. Now let's try to access age from inside the employee class, which is a subclass of person class, and see if we can access it or not. So let's remove this part. here we change this method in employee class to this, and is this dot age years old. Again, TypeScript gives an error because age is private and can only be accessed inside the person class, not in its subclasses. Even when we tried to type the property here, it didn't appear age here, but other properties and methods appeared. But if we want it to be accessible inside subclass, we need to change it to protected. So let's change the age to protected and let's run. See the error gone. Let's compile and run. Oh, we didn't type console.log employee1, for example, that greet message. It works here. Oh no, it's describe. Describe job. Yeah, it works here. We can use private or protected for methods too. Here we use protected or private in these properties. We can also use private or protected keywords for our methods here also. We can use them like greet. For example, we can make it protected. And the greet here, it can be accessible from subclass because employee is subclass of person class. So don't forget to keep your code safe by using the right access modifier.